Okay, so unfortunately, today we do not have an intro, and I apologize for that, but we have apparently had some technical issues that I forgot to upload our commercial and our intro into our Restream studio today. So I do apologize greatly for the inconvenience regarding that, but I would like to take a moment to bring my co host on for today's episode. And that co host is going to be Sun Ray. How are you doing today, Sun Ray?
What up? What up? I'm here. I'm happy and I'm ready to do this.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. So, do we know anything about the artist? Well, I can't say artist, but the duo that we are interviewing today.
I know too much.
You know too much. Are you excited?
I am very excited. I've been looking forward to this all week. So these are two of my favorite people. So I'm so excited to do this
That
and be
is
a host. It's
awesome.
weird.
Yes. So I just want to take a moment to remind everybody that this interview is also going to be helping with this artist group debut their album that's coming out. So a lot of this interview is going to be based on that album that's coming out. And if we're lucky, we might even be able to listen to a clip or two from that album and hear some of the music from that album. I personally have gotten the opportunity and a blessing to listen to this album from front to back, and I will say that it is 100% worth it. Great fucking music, and the features and the artwork and everything is just beautifully mastered. But I'm not going to go into detail because that is going to be up to Justin and Madwack Jackson. So
Yeah.
if we bring Versatile and Jesse Madwack Jackson on about now, we can start with the interview. So, what is up, guys?
What up? What up?
You stole my line. What up? What up? It's Madwag Jackson and Versatile coexist in this bitch. Woo!
CoeXist.
So, to start things off, you guys are your artist group is called CoeXist, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How long have you guys been working together regarding that kind of stuff, making music?
For a hot minute.
So actually, it's been about 2 years since we had the idea, and we actually, what is it, September 1st or 2nd is our actually of the last year was our 1 year official anniversary of becoming a group.
Yeah,
Okay.
we worked our butt off on this album big time.
That is awesome. So, I'm going to be sharing this video to my page just a second, but I want to ask, how long do you think that it took you guys to come out with this album? Did it take just a year, or is this something you guys have been working on for longer than that?
It took roughly a little over a year, probably a year and some change.
Okay, that makes sense. So,
We started basically. Madwax started this whole rapping thing quite a bit before I did. I used to rap many years ago when I was in Job Corps, and they had a studio, so I knew about dubs and dubbing your tracks and ad libs, and I knew about all that stuff already. But I had left the game for a long time, and I had never considered getting back into it. And when Madwack had started doing it, he hit me up about it, and I got back into it. But when we started this, we basically started not knowing BandLab at all. We learned from the bottom, editing our tracks, sound, uh, effects, stuff like that. So
yeah. So it took you guys a long, not a long time, but it took you guys some time to kind of get used to each other's working as well as get used to the program you were using.
Yeah, I think that's honestly, I think it was really more getting used to the programming because
Okay.
really uh Versatile and I mean, we kind of came together originally in 21 musically for the first time on Project Fokker. So
Yeah.
we kind of had an idea then of how each of us style wise were. And then that was really our first introduction to each other musically.
Okay, I
We've
see.
known each other for, I mean, probably,
God, what 2018, 2019?
yeah,
Oh,
so
so you guys have known each other for some years then.
yeah, we got
Yeah,
some years behind us for sure.
yeah.
I didn't realize it had been that long. That's
Wow.
awesome.
This is my sister. This is my ride or die. Like you'll hear in one of the songs when I release the album, I say Mad Whack is my ride or die crime, even if involving violence. Like anybody fucks with my sister, I'll take a trip up to Denver in a heartbeat. Like that is my girl right there.
That's awesome. I love that for you guys. You guys have that. You know, it's not just a music-based friendship or relationship you got. There's more than just business there, and that's beautiful. I love that. You know, you guys have that connection, which not only will that connection help you with your managing your friendship and relationship as partners, but like when it comes to making music, you've got that connection, so it's easier for you guys to communicate back and forth regarding stuff like that, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Most definitely. And it was a year making the album, but that really it was more so a money struggle and a overall life happening struggle.
I live in Grand Junction. She lives in Denver. Sorry, sis, I didn't mean to cut you off. She lives in Denver. I live in Grand Junction. So we do everything we have done on this album has literally, and I mean literally, been through email, band lab, checking emails, and stuff like that. We've never been able to be in the same room and record together. So even with the chemistry that we have, that's what that involves. And it still sounds like we're together in the same room when we record.
You know, it does. That's why I had even before our podcast today, I was curious to ask Madwack, you know, is this going to be one of these in-person interviews that, you know, you guys are going to be in person together? Because I genuinely thought that you guys like hung out in person and you guys like were buddies in real life. I'm so serious. I thought that you guys were like close enough to be able to hang out and stuff. That's why I thought you guys were in the same studio.
Every time I take a trip to Denver, she's the first. Her and Lorray are the first people I hit up. I'll text them even before I take my trip. I'm like, "Hey, I'm heading into town. Where can we link up? Go have lunch? Even just fucking go to a park and kick it and talk. You know, what I mean, just so I can see them, give them a hug, because that's my family right there."
Yeah, that's the ironic part. We do know each other in real life, and we've had opportunities to hang out and, just chill. It's just unfortunately, we haven't had the opportunity yet to do that in a studio together.
I mean, like 6 hours difference.
Sissy, June, when I come down, we need to have something ready because you have shit set up even for that Saturday. I'll have a fucking verse laid out and we'll go record together in the same mic.
Bet I'll pull out my little in-home studio and get it all set up for some good shit.
Honey. Okay.
So, what's your guys' biggest inspiration with CoeXist?
Oh, she has inspirations. I'm gonna cross that.
I mean, I kind of feel like the name kind of says it all, really. We want to just coexist within the music scene and within, with other artists and put ourselves out there and just be, really. I don't think we have any big goals.
No, we're not trying to get signed and we're not trying to make millions off this shit. Another verse in one of my lines is just pay the bills, put food on the table, and have better luck. We're not trying to get big. The way our name CoeXist came together is Jesse had made this sticker that says CoeXist, and it has the symbols from technicians, juggalos. It has Eminem's symbol on there. It has a couple other ones, and it was both of our decision, honestly. But I was thinking about it one day, that sticker, and I was talking to her, and I'm like, let's do CoeXist because I'm not a juggalo. I'm not. I respect them. Obviously, I'm a technician, so we coincide. But I've had issues with juggalos in my past, so I really have to put myself in the right mind state around them. But yeah, I was thinking about that sticker, and I was just like, you know what? Let's call us CoeXist.
That's awesome. So it was CoeXist. It was a seed planted from another idea, basically.
Pretty
An
much.
idea created within you guys. I love that. I love that. That shows that within the artistry community, you're always capable of taking one piece of art and creating a brand new piece of art out of that. And that right there, your guys' name for your duo, is a perfect example of being able to take artwork and making it into something even, more artistic and more beautiful.
Thank you.
Of
And it
course.
goes along with, coexisting with, different kinds of people, different interests, different likes,
Exactly.
different thoughts. We're all just coexisting together.
I was actually able to find the image, if you guys can see it. This is the
There
image.
we go. Yep, that's exactly what our name came from. Was that right there?
And you
So
made that, Jesse?
Yep, that is an artsy fartsy. The C is for the Ritz and the Crown. We have the O is Twisted, Magic Ninjas Entertainment. E is got, that's Eminem right there. We got our
Right.
Hatchet Man X. The lightning bolt is a lot of people don't recognize that one, but that one is for Yellow Wolf. And then obviously Strange, and then the cross is Dark Lotus, which is another affiliation of ICP and whatnot.
Heck yeah, that is awesome. I absolutely love that. And it's like you're taking more than one variety of artists and throwing it in there. And that's what I love about that. Like you literally take CoeXist and make it a thing. I love that.
Yep.
So what's your favorite CoeXist song?
Who,
Mine?
ours?
Ooh, Acid?
yeah.
Yes, please, you go first, girl.
All
I'm
three.
dying to know. She's had the pleasure of listening to the album.
Hey, man.
I have. Let me go into my files because I have them ordered in a specific way because I listen to them and the one that's most listened to is on top. So let me go find that.
Oh yeah.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued now.
Right. What about you, bro? What's your favorite?
Oh shit, all of them, but Pandora's Box definitely is at the top. One of the top three. Damn. Okay, so Pandora's Box, Bad Motherfucker. Was it not quit playing?
Never quit.
Quit. Yeah, never quit. Yeah, that's one of them.
I like that one too. That one in Dead Presidents was good. And then there's a feature in there that I'm not going to say the name of that was so good. I'm just going to wait to ask that question till later though.
Okay.
But
So what is your favorite track, ma'am?
my favorite track is it's either going to be Bad MF or the Dead Presidents. Those two were really good. Pandora's Box is really, really, really good too. But I got to hear that on the reels and stuff way before I got to hear the rest of the album. So the other songs are fresh, if that makes sense. It's like something that I can listen to over and over again because I need to, if that helps.
Yeah.
So there's a really good question in the comments right here. Can we still order physical CDs?
Yes, I'm glad you asked. I made a post yesterday saying that would be the cutoff date, but anyone who sees the show and wants to put in an order, I will still accept the orders through the end of. I'll give you till tomorrow morning because I am getting ready to ship those bad mother effers out. So I want to get them to you before the release date. So that is why I am cutting it off. But yes, if you hit me up or Justin today, you can still order that physical copy. Thank you, Rob, for asking that question.
Would you
Hi,
like
Gotcha. I'm
people win the
Yes, Rob, I am drinking a Blue Moon, by the way.
I'm sorry. Will you say that again, baby?
Do you want to let the viewers know when the release date will be?
Yes. The
January 1st.
January 1st. Brand new music hitting you right in the face the first day of the year from CoeXist.
I'm going to put this on our screen as well. That way it'll pop up for our viewers to know when the release date is, which is January 1st.
Yes. I did not know. Jesse's a lot better at the whole management thing, knowing the Spotify streams, just knowing our streams all together. And she posted our year-to-date streams the other day, and I had no idea we had 300 streams already. Excuse me. And that was with 2 songs released. I'm really intrigued to see when the album drops. To see where our streams are gonna go. I know they're not gonna be like 1,000,000 like Tech Nine or Yellow Wolf, but heck, if we can get 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, fuck, that'll blow my mind.
Honestly, that's a good goal to have. A lot of people within the underground community and trying to get into the artist industry and musician industry, they reach for big numbers. But to have small goals like that and to be content with just a couple thousand views or streams, that's a beautiful thing that you don't get to see much. It is. Jacob just said it's all about progress, and I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't think I meant to tell you this the other night when you had mentioned it, but I've actually checked our stream on all platforms since then, and I think you might be a little surprised to know that we are already closer to that 1,000 number than you might think between
Wait.
Spotify and YouTube, Pandora, and other apps.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, bro. I will shoot you that number after the show. I don't have it visible on me right now, but we are already over 500 streams for sure.
Oh shit! And that's only with 2 songs.
3.
Oh wow.
Pandora's
3.
Box, CoeXist, and Family Sparks the Flame.
Oh, I forgot that we released Family Sparks the Flame. Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's awesome. I'm sorry, Sunray.
It's all right. I'm self-inserting myself today.
You need to. That's good.
We never got to hear what Mad Wax's favorite CoeXist song is.
That's true.
It's been
Yeah,
brought up a couple times, and I have a couple, but my number one favorite, I think, is Never Quit, because
yeah, yep.
dude, your verse on that fucking just melts my heart every single time. Like, there's so much love that you give me in that track that I just.
It's time to switch it up. Like Tupac, I'm gonna just hit him up. Don't try and come against the truth, because the truth stay true. We don't give no fucks.
That shit's banging, dude. I love that track. And then second
is my co or is oh fuck, what did I say? Goddamn, I'm a little tipsy now. CoeXist is I'm famous, so yeah, but you'll hear it soon enough.
That is my sis.
Yeah, yep. My real life ride or die crime, even if they're
So, but yeah, it's definitely Never Quit. And then my second favorite, just because we got some fucking dope ass features on that, would have to be Dead Presidents.
I'm sorry, my
you
smile
like
was
Dead
big for a
Presidents,
reason, because that's the feature I was talking about.
I like Chop.
Dude, I'm with you, and I love every single one. It's just that one. I mean, I think it's just the features on that one. I'm so happy that we were able to score the ones that we did. Like that's a banging song.
Like people don't understand. We literally blood, sweat, and tears with this fucking track over the year that we did this. We fought, we argued, we fucking because there was times where I was taking too long, and then there was verses that she did that I didn't like, and that I had to be honest with her, be like, I think you can do better. And she rewrote some of her verses. I had to rewrite some of my lines. So this album literally was blood, sweat, and fucking tears. Like, be the definition.
No joke. And Dead Presidents actually is one of the songs that we probably redid 5 times before we came to finalizing it.
The last time I heard it, I had noticed that you had changed your verse, and I didn't know that you did that. And because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like your verse on that originally. It was offbeat, it was a little slow. And then the last time I heard it, like I played it, and I was like, "Holy fuck! Like, where does this come from?" Like, and I was like, "Yes!" I was like, "She nailed it."
Well, and another thing that I want to point out, that this entire album,
You can speak.
except for one track, and that one track is Pandora's Box. Other than that one song, we completely mixed and mastered and engineered the entire thing ourselves. So keep that in mind while you're listening, because we're brand new at this, and we wanted to be able to show you guys and ourselves the progress that we are making throughout our journey. So this is step one, you get to see us bare nitty gritty working, learning how to mix, master, and produce, and you're gonna see us continue to elevate.
This is us naked, pretty much. Like literally, like
It's gonna be fun. So if this is what you guys can do at the beginning, you guys are seriously gonna blow some people out of the water in the future. It's amazing.
Oh yeah. Being able to have listened to that album from front to back and now knowing that it's been something that you guys have both worked on primarily by yourselves, it's impressive because I'm very familiar with BandLab. If anyone knows me, they know I'm a musician and they know that my thing is BandLab. I fucking love BandLab, okay? And I
so do I.
know how complex BandLab can be when it comes to making your music and your stuff sound really good quality and sound like it's from an actual studio session, And like knowing you guys used that program to make an entire album is so impressive. I would have never been able to do that without somebody helping me.
Well, the way it came about was Jesse showed me BandLab, and we recorded our first track off BandLab, and I did the trial. I did the basic free version, which only lets you add 3 channels. And when I figured out that you could pay for when I figured out you could pay for the membership and for the year and add as many channels as you want, that's really when we elevated. Because if you listen to our first track, which was Bankroll, CoeXist, it was so basic compared to the rest of them. Because after I figured out and I paid for that, we were able to add as many channels as we wanted, as many sound effects as we wanted, dubs, ad libs, etc. And it elevated our sound so much.
Okay.
That's awesome. That's growth already.
It
Well,
is.
and
It is.
another little thing I haven't even mentioned yet, but all CoeXist and Family Sparks the Flame have since been remastered. So when you buy this album, they are better quality and better sounding than the ones that are already out there. I just want to let that be a little
Okay.
sneak peek too. So you are not getting the exact 3 songs that are already released. They are, in fact, have been tweaked and hopefully sound a little bit better for you on this album.
So, you guys do have other music outside of CoeXist. So this is an all-around question. Who has been one of your favorite features?
Should I drop a secret, sissy?
That's up to you.
Yeah, that's up to you, bro.
If you want to drop hints, that's up to you. Or if you just want to share what you've had with CoeXist, that's okay.
Okay. So for my solo album that I am currently working on, which is called Tragedy: My Own Existence, I spent quite a bit of money on this one track. We were just talking about this before we started. I had the blessing and a complete blessing because this feature was a discount for literally only like a week, and I caught it 2 days before this fucking discount ended. I have Seuss Mace as a feature on one of my solo tracks, if you know who Seuss Mace is. He's done music with Tech Nine. He just got back from France working with a big, I don't know if it's a DJ or another artist, but I have Seuss Mace on a track that I have coming out. So I'm really excited, like really excited for that because I love Seuss Mace. He's absolutely incredible. So one of my favorite underground artists. So
I'm excited to hear it. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I've gotten a couple peeks, and first off, if you don't know who Seuss Mace is, please go educate yourself because
yes, please.
dude is coming up big time and making waves. If you can work with tech, you're making fucking waves.
Been
And
on
this
2
track
different
is
tech tracks.
banging. But gee, this is a really hard question for me because I have so many, and I I hate to pick amongst my homies because I love my homies so much. But I guess I'm gonna give you two. I'm gonna give you one from the CoeXist album, and I'm gonna give you one of my own features. The one from the CoeXist, my favorite feature's got to be the one we scored from Bacon the General.
Fun gang.
Fun gang, dude, man, he killed. He is one of
He
our
killed that
features.
shit, dude.
He's one of our features in Dead Presidents, and he murdered it. I don't even know how else to say it. So that's one of my favorite features from CoeXist. And from my personal side, it is such a teeny tiny little snippet of a feature, but it is one that is so special to me because I am the only one who has permission to use it. No one else can ever freaking use it. But it's my ad lib from All My Life with Callie, Chris Calico.
Oh my life. This shit goes hard.
That is not buyable in a Wish pack. That you can't buy that shit. That's exclusive. So that one holds an extra special place in my heart.
I'm gonna touch on the whole Bacon in general feature. You know, I'm not gonna say he's my favorite artist. He is definitely talented and he has some dope ass shit out. He's done a lot of slow shit, and the shit that I heard from him, some of it I like, some of it I don't. So when I reached out and I hit him up for this, I was kind of, I'm not going to say skeptical, but I was really, really wondering and waiting, biting at my fingernails, like until we got the feature back. And when we got it back, it blew my fucking mind. I was like, holy fuck shit, dude. I was like, damn, he spit the fucking shit out of this track. Like,
He did really good. I was even blown away. I was like, damn, I'm really loving it. So I'm just excited for this to be out.
There's my favorite line in that song, but I can't even say it, and I don't want to say it. Abracadabra,
if that would prove it could be gone. Yes, yes.
Nick be gone. Like that just I fucking love that shit. But
Put it this way, like I'm not gonna say what we got that feature for. I'm not gonna put our business out there like that. But he could have easily charged us $1,500 for this feature, and we got it for fucking pennies on the dollar, like damn near nothing. So we were blessed beyond belief.
Oh yeah. So if you don't know who Bacon the General is, I will give you just a little brief info on him. He is a artist that has recently been signed to Odyssey Records, which yep, brother and I street team for, and that is Stevie Stone. If you don't even know what Odyssey Records is, but that is Stevie Stone's record label, and he's one of the artists signed to that label. So go check that entire label out, honestly.
Heck yeah. Speaking of which, if I get the link sent to me from one of you guys, I will put that link in the comments so that if anybody actually wants to go look at that after the show, I'll make sure to get that link in the comments so you guys can go check out all of these artists that are being mentioned right now, that are being featured or mentioned and have been shouted out in this episode. So, you know, don't be afraid to come back and check the comments later. Since we are on the topic of features, I do have a question that I wrote down earlier, and I wanted to know what are some features that we can look forward to in your guys' new album that's being released on January 1st?
So besides the
yeah, go ahead, since you release it.
Yeah, so besides the Bacon the General that we just mentioned, we also have on the same track, we do have Stevie Stone. And on another track, Chopped, we have a feature with Chris Calico and another one of my super close homies, The Bastard. And then
Your house.
Your house?
Whose house?
And then on Pandora's Box, we have a feature with Messy the Man.
Heck yeah. So you guys got quite a few different artists and varieties of artists coming in and featuring on your album. That's pretty cool.
We had some artists showing us some real love. Like we really were blessed on this album and what we were able to gain from it.
And we do have some features, not many, because we really wanted to, see what him and I could do for ourselves versus me as an artist. I'm like, work with me. I'll work with anyone. Like but something about it. I love doing collaborations. So this coexist thing, we have them, but it's more a show of ourselves, even though we're together, if that makes sense.
We wanted it to be unique. We wanted it to be
Yes.
us. Like even for my solo album that I have coming out, I already have 3 features, but I only plan on doing like 2 more features, and Mad Wax gonna be one of them. Excuse me. And then I'm gonna try to get one more. But my solo album is mainly gonna be me. I really want my talent and my solo talent to come out and see what I am capable of on my own. So
Yeah.
I love that.
So, with that, do you guys have any plans to create together like this album more work in the future? Are
oh
there
yeah.
creations you guys are talking about making regarding that? So that
Absolutely. So,
This is not the end of Coexist.
this is
no,
the
and
beginning, I take
actually,
it.
on the album cover, you might notice it actually says chapter 1. So there's definitely more coming as far from coexist.
That's awesome.
That's nice. I love that touch. It's like a little how would you say? Yeah, subliminal message. I like that.
I love how artists. The reason I chose chapter one is because I love even just movies and different albums. Chapter one, book one, section one, and just to have a little journal of art that is collective. I guess you'd call it collective. Um, so many different artists do it, and so I kind of went with the same thing. Coexist within the flames, chapter one. So,
That's nice.
oh,
So
bam.
So a question that I did have written down was regarding your guys' name. We kind of touched base on this earlier, but like I kind of want to know what is that the secret meaning behind it, you know, to coexist? What is the biggest influence on that, do you think? Is it the message?
We all live together. The LGBTQ community, juggalos, technicians, Lotus, Twisty. We
Yeah, of
all are
course.
kind of like I said. I don't get along with juggalos a lot of the time unless I'm really close with them and real ones like Jesse, Lorray, etc. Um, but even still, I have to be respectful because we all coexist together. You know.
Okay.
Um, and also, another reason I chose Within the Flames is life throws you curveballs left and right. Life throws you struggles on a daily, every day, more than one, multiple a day, etc. So we live within the flames. Because we're not fucking $1 million rappers like Tech Nine. We have cars that break down every fucking day. We struggle at work every fucking day. We have fucking problems, bills. So live within the flames and exceed that. Fucking rise. That's
Hmm.
kind of why I came up with within the flames, and we had a couple different album names, and we talked about it. And Jesse said one day was like, "I really like that actually," and so that's why we went with within the flames.
That's really good. I like that. I do.
I mean,
So
yeah, like, I mean, he couldn't have said it any better. It's just coexisting within the flames, and the
yeah.
flames are,
Of life.
yeah, exactly. They're just the flames of life.
That is it's a beautiful analogy. I because I noticed that, and that's why I kind of took both of the questions and wanted to put them together like that because it's a pretty cool concept you got going there.
Thank you.
Of course. So I want to ask, When it came to making your album, what is one of the most memorable songs that you remember making? Like, which one stood out the most that you enjoyed making, or that you didn't enjoy making, and that's like it still stands out to you?
Go ahead, Sissy. I'll let you go first. I have some things to say about this question.
Yeah. I hope it's good things.
Maybe.
Oh, it is. Nothing I have to say is bad. I'm versatile. Come on.
Honestly, the one track I didn't enjoy making is also one of the ones that turned out to be one of the best, and that is Dead Presidents. That one was a bitch. I struggled on that one big time.
I'm gonna put in that was our second track that we ever started working on. Literally, it went coexist, which originally was called Bankroll, and then Dead Presidents. And we literally worked on Dead Presidents for over a year. Literally, it took us that long to get that track finished and solidified.
Yeah, so that's definitely my, I would say, the least favorite one making.
You know, I love that you just shared that, how it used to be called something else, you know, because it just shows the evolution of a song process, like actually putting what you feel in it, not just putting a bunch of words together and calling it that and slapping it good. Like you guys are actually like, you know, that name didn't really resonate, so you switched it, and it's a great fucking title for that song. It's a badass song.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go into my favorite memory. When I started, and even years ago, and this was what 2011, 2012, when I was in Job Corps. That's when I first started rapping. I have 3 albums already under my belt, 4 albums with 23 tracks on them. I've done this, you know, but I stopped for fucking many, many years. And so my talent went away. I mean, not completely, because when we started working together and she heard my bars, Mad Whack was like, "Holy fucking shit, dude! Like, goddamn, you can actually spit." And yeah, I can. You know, what I mean, I'm not like Tech Nine by any means, but I have lyrics for days. My problem was improving my style. Um, I can't chop, but I've been trying to get faster and faster with my spitting. Um, Another thing is, I could never, ever from day one write hooks. I couldn't do hooks to save my fucking life. Or so I thought. If you hear Pandora's Box, I wrote the hook on that. And a lot of my hooks that I've written have started out as verses, honestly. I started like 4 bars, 6 bars, and then we just repeated them and they came to be hooks. I never thought I could have wrote Pandora's Box hook. It blew my fucking mind. I also wrote what hooks did I write? This
Dude,
coexist.
quite a few of them coexist. Um, I think you did Concrete Jungle.
Yeah, I did. I wrote Concrete Jungle, which like I said, every single one of these hooks that I wrote started off as a verse. Started off as my 16, and it just turned into a hook somehow. I don't know how I did it, but um, that was my favorite part, honestly, because that was my evolution of evolving in my artistry with writing hooks. I never thought I could do it, and I wrote so many now. Um, I'm gonna bring us. Can I bring us into the other side and talk about it?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
actually, if that's cool with
Okay.
you, Acid, we're at about 45 minutes. I feel like that's usually commercial time anyway. We can
Okay.
do that.
So we have a track called "The Other Side," and the beat originally is from a beat pack from Anno Domini. Now, there's a reason we can't release this streaming wise, because legally we can't do this, but we have it on our physical copies as a bonus track. I for Other than the beat itself from Anno Domini, all the snippets that you hear in this track, I produced, and I've never produced a day in my life before this. Um, but that is probably my most proud thing out of anything I've ever done musically is produce this track, because it is so clean and so just produced so well and just fits so perfectly into place. I'm so proud of it. And I think when people hear it, they'll understand because anything besides the beat itself is produced. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he killed this. I did the editing on the video, but every other thing in this song pretty much is all versatile on this, from the mixing, the mastering, all of the added ad libs versus like all the production musically is all him, and it turned out freaking amazing. So Acid, this is where I usually screw up. There is the switching of the screens. So the video is uploaded under our videos. If you would help me navigate how to get it on the screen without screwing everything up.
Okay, let's see. Media. We will do this in just a moment. So if we
By the way, I love
disappear, I
interviews.
apologize.
This is the funnest shit I've done in a while. Like I love this shit.
Yeah, this one's super fun.
Yeah. Good going. Okay, mute your mics.
Oops.
Yeah, bro, mute your mic for a second.
Mine?
Right.
Plays cleaner.
Face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. Blank, pale, emotionless face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes.
How do I get it gone? I really just wanna be alone. In the back of my mind, something saying to me, it's fucking with my judgment, though I know no one else is in my home. But all I ever seem to hear is the sickness starts to take a hold. I'm feeling like I'm too far gone, trying break free and get away. But how do I break these chains I hold in my soul? I just want to let go. I've been in a grip that won't let me go. But
yeah, I'm rocking the shit. Like a witch in Salem, yeah, I'm haunting you, bitch. Shadow man stalking you, didn't see shit. Night falls through the darkness, peaks, yellowish eyeballs. Fear calls inside of my mind, hellish sky falls. Love's gone, do I keep on going cause it's spice strong? Or do I just give up cause everything in life's wrong? Told you I'm living it rich. Ouija under your bed, yeah, you summon me, bitch. Paranormal demon, call me exorcist.
how do I get it gone? I really just wanna be alone. In the back of my mind, something saying to me, it's fucking with my judgment, though I know no one else is in my home. But all I ever seem to hear is the sickness starts to take a hold. I'm feeling like I'm too far gone, trying to break free and get away. But how do I break these chains I hold in my soul? I just want to let go. I've been in a grip that won't let me go. But
Emotionless face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes.
I ran as fast as I can go, next working time to embrace the cold. I can see my breath beyond my pillow, so it's my time. They're coming to take my soul. Ouija board, they won't let go. Into the threshold, right at home. Unholy spirit, yes, Raven's home. Head spinning, vomiting ghosts. My soul in the depths of hell, I feel at home. Eternal flames, I can see the smoke. Gasp for air, I begin to choke. Fighting for what's left, and I croak. What did I do to deserve this fight? I have a feeling that I'm stuck in the afterlife. If I don't make it, watch yourself tonight. Harm anybody that snuffs the light. How do I get it gone? I really just wanna be alone. In the back of my mind, something saying to me, it's fucking with my judgment, though I know no one else is in my home. But all I ever seem to hear is the sickness starts to take a hold. I'm feeling like I'm too far gone, trying to break free and get away. But how do I break these chains I hold in my soul? I just want to let go. I've been in a grip that won't let me go. But
It was the perfect day, and all I could think about was how much I wanted to cut you all open and climb inside your body so that we could stay one happy family.
Yes.
It's so badass. I love it. Since the moment I heard that song, I fucking love that song.
That was so good. I remember the first time I had seen that music video, I actually was super impressed with the edits.
I don't know where it came from. I heard the beat and we agreed on that beat for a track on our album. And I just started fucking around, and I'm a horror buff from hell. Like I love horror movies. I could fall asleep to a fucking horror movie. Somebody getting chopped up like a Terrifier. There's something twisted up here. A couple of screws loose. I don't know, but I started thinking the first part that came about that was the "Here's Johnny" part, and that's another one that the hook I wrote. I started out as my verse, and then it just those little four snippets in between the "Here's Johnny" came the hook. And I don't know how it happened, but it
I
just came
actually
about that way.
remember how that happened. I I think this song originally started out as one of your solo tracks that you had invited me on. And you had been doing the production part of it and adding the "Here's Johnny" and "Do you want to play a game" and all the little background things. And you sent it to me and you're like, "Sis, check this out. This is fucking badass. I've been working on this thing." And I heard it and you invited me and I was like, all right, all right. So that same evening, Sunray and I were doing what we always do and
You were watching Discovery, some ghost show. I remember
we
that.
were watching ghost shows on TV, and I had fucking got inspired and wrote my verse and sent it back to you. And you're like, all right, that's dope. And you had even said, not exactly the way I was going with this, but that's dope. And then the next thing you know, you had sent me back this fucking track that was just fucking amazing, dude. You had taken my verse that you were like, I don't know if that's where I want to go with this, and you just fucking ran with it and made that whole fucking song in like, I think it was only like a week too. That was one of the fastest things you ever fucking did.
So, like the whole "Want to play a game" from Saw, or "The Devil's Eyes," "Darkest Eyes" from Halloween, and the end part, "I want to cut you all up and jump inside you so we could be one happy family." Like that was all editing for me. And that's what I mean by producing it. Like, other than the beat itself, all those snippets were me. I don't know where that fucking came from. It came out. And Mad Whack, one little fucking weird fact that you probably don't know about this. This is probably one of my favorite verses from you that you have written. I fucking love your fucking verse. "Call me exorcist." Like, yellowish eyeballs. Like I was like, I was like, no way. Like, she killed that fucking track.
Fuck yeah, props, bro. That was that actually is one of the things I had written. It took me no time to write that. I was so inspired by the beat that you had sent, and then just she wasn't even awake watching the shows with me. She had fallen asleep and I got bored, so I whipped out my tablet and I was all, "Call me exorcist, I'm the Ouija under your board, bitch." I was like, oh wait, this is fucking cool, man. And the whole time I'm like, my wifey is gonna love this. My wifey is gonna love this. And I sent it to him and he was like, bro, this is fucking cool. It just, I don't know. It just, the way that track came together is, it's like it was just meant to happen. There was no thought process beforehand, no talking, just I got this beat. Do you want on? And then the next thing you know, it just happened.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite ones from us. Now, of course, legally, we can't put that on our streaming album because we weren't able to cop the rights from it.
Right, of course.
But it's on our physical copy as a bonus track. So
Yep.
Another good reason to buy that physical copy because you're going to get tracks that are never going to be out there. So
Yeah.
another
Yep.
good reason to buy the copy.
Yep.
Yep.
25 bucks physical
Exclusive
copy, 30
details.
if you want the physical and instant digital download.
All right. Well, have
Where
either of you ever performed live?
I have back in 2011 and 2012 when I was in Job Corps. Um, I never performed in a club or in a theater or anything like that, but on the Job Corps campus, we just set up barbecues for everybody. And the guys that I started rapping with, they would sign up. There was us and a couple other rock bands, and they would put together little shows, and we would go. The rock bands would go. So yeah, I've performed that way, but I've never actually done a performance at a theater, like the theater or the Roxy or the Black Sheep or anything like that.
That's still pretty cool that you have somewhat of an experience, though.
Yeah, it was definitely fun.
I have performed, I don't remember how many times, honestly, but I've only performed at 3 different venues so far. And one of them, I don't think it really is considered a venue. It was kind of more like a bar setting type thing.
Um, so, if there's anywhere in the entire world that you guys could headline at together as CoeXist, where would it be?
That's hard. There's not a lot of rap festivals. Um, all the festivals I see are like rock festivals, but they do book rap artists. Like, so one of the my first festival I ever went to was it was called Rock Fest in Wisconsin. It's in Cadott, Wisconsin. I went there 2.5 years ago. Um, that holds a special place in my heart because that was my first 3-day event. Um, Probably 100 artists. So I would like to perform there. Honestly, that would be cool for me.
For like a festival, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Hmm.
so individually, what inspires you guys to do music and to continue doing music and being creative? Because I know that you guys aren't just, at least one of you isn't just like tied down to making solely just music. I know that Jesse actually does a lot of different artistic things regarding digital graphics and stuff like that as well. So like what inspires you guys to continue doing stuff like that?
Guys, this hot.
Right. I mean, this is a big part of it. It keeps me, I don't think it inspires me, but it gives me the motivation because I am very much dependent on weed. But I think just the people I've been able to meet and connect with while since I've started this journey is what keeps me going. I've had the opportunity to meet so many people and artists, and not even music artists, but like fellow digital graphic artists and just people from every walk of life from my podcast. And then I've had the added pleasure of being able to connect with people who have been in the music scene for a lot longer and learn from them. And then on the flip side, I've been able to slowly kind of have this own little circle of people who are my fans, and those little group of people who do enjoy what I do, I guess that's what keeps me going.
Me personally, I am an entrepreneur of hip hop. I grew up in Southern California. I was born in 91, so about the time I came into music was probably about 95, 96 when I started learning music when I started learning rap, it was probably about 98, 99. Um, so I grew up deep with the whole Tupac thing, NWA, Easy E, Ice Cube, all that. Too Short, Brother Lynch, just the legends that we all know. But Eminem specifically, as I hate to put it this way, every young white kid, my age roughly, grew up watching Eminem's career. Me seeing a white boy be able to do it, that kind of got me rolling with it. And just learning his tracks, just being a kid in my room, a teenager, putting in the Eminem show in my CD player, spitting his tracks, the Lose Yourself from 8 Mile, um, just spitting those, and me being able to keep up with his flow and his how he chops and all that. It just, I was like, you know what, maybe I can do this. And so when I started in like 2011, 2012, that's when I started to do my own shit. And then I knew from them, because like I said, I have 4 albums under my belt before this already. So I knew I was capable of it. It's as I got older, having real world experience and knowing how adult life works and etc., my lyrics evolved and matured. And so that's where I came out with it. I'm going to touch base on a comment that Rob asked. He asked if Psychopathic came knocking and they wanted us to perform a gathering at the gathering, would you guys do it? That
Would
would
you?
be really fucking hard for me. Just
Yes,
because of what I
I
said
was
about
gonna ask you
what I
that
said
fucking
about
question too.
what I said about my issues with juggalos before, and I don't hate them. I'm gonna make that very clear. I don't hate them. But where I'm from in Southern California, they are not the family type that what the real juggalos are. They come at you like a gang and they talk shit and try to beat you up, and they're little punk bitches where I'm from. I have met a good amount of real juggalos, but because I dealt with them that way for so long, I'm very hard headed and stuck in my ways for being almost 34 years fucking old. So it would be, I would really have to mature in my mental for me to be around that many juggalos and not get into a fucking fight. So me and Jesse would have to convince me, bro, let's do this show. Come on, it's the gathering. Like she would have to fight to convince me to do that.
So then I'll answer that question. Yes, he's doing the gathering because, bro, you don't skip out. If especially if, as he worded it, if Psychopathic was the one asking, you don't pass up that opportunity. We could leave
Oh.
as soon. You could leave as soon as the show was over, but you're performing that shit.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, boss.
Yeah, you're free to go as soon as the set's done. I won't hold you to nothing other than that. But if Psychopathic comes knocking, that call's being answered, bro.
So, here's a question. What are some topics you guys are going to be talking about on your upcoming album that's being released January 1st?
Man, that's a loaded question there. Holy shit.
Three of your favorite
There is
ones.
so
We'll save
many.
you just a little bit. Three of your favorite topics that are talked about. And you don't have to go in depth, or you can. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do.
The first one for me automatically that jumps out in my mind when you ask that question has got to be the song Concrete Jungle, where we are
Yep.
very much
Yep.
touching on the topic of basically the world
Taking care of your people.
yeah, the Colorado decay, the lack of taking care of people and how we need to be better.
Especially in Denver, like all the homeless camps you see. Like I said, I come from Southern California, not LA specifically, but I'm not far from LA when I was there. Just like Skid Row, LA has their or Denver has their version of that. So the homeless. I was homeless for 5 years myself in California. So the homeless has a special place in my heart. because I know what it's like to be homeless, in the cold, hungry, not knowing where your next meal is coming from, doing drugs, just being lost. So that concrete jungle, like she said, really touches on that.
I think I could go out on a limb here and say that's probably one of the most
Deep
emotional, or I don't know if emotional is the word, but one of our deeper songs on the track for sure, where we touch on some, real life heavy shit, really.
We have a couple party tracks that are just fucking bump it up, like shit like that.
And
Um,
then another one I feel like really has some substance on what we're saying is the one that's actually currently out now, and that's Family Sparks the Flame. That's another one where we're basically talking about the title. We're supposed to build each other up and be a family, and that's the type of shit that the movement that we're on is network and being one and coexisting together as a family. And if you aren't on that type of wave, then you can move on and be gone with yourself, basically, is kind of the gist of that track. You're either family
with us or you're
oriented,
against us.
yep, or you can get out of here. Family equals fame, not shame.
They say Family Pleasure Flame was raised this way, versatile, incredibly cold, also hot. Like summer days, you got something to say? Well, let it beat in my face, because when the family catch you talking that shit, you're out of place.
Completely solid, no breaks.
I love that. So,
I go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead. Go. This is your
I
guys'
have I have
interview.
a track of a typical fucking rapper who thinks he has $1 million, fucking every chick that he can, fucking blah blah blah. You know what I mean? I have tracks like that, even though I don't have $1 million and I can't fuck every chick that I want, even though I'm married. So it's just shit like that. So party crap, stuff like that.
Yeah, Poppin'. I feel like Poppin' is our party track.
Yep, popping.
And then we actually, uh, if it's okay with the host, whenever you guys are ready, we have a special little sneak peek, an unreleased track uploaded for you guys to listen to. So
Okay.
that is something you guys for tuning
What are you
in.
playing, Chris? I forgot what you say. What are you releasing?
Bad motherfucker.
Oh,
Oh,
one of my
okay.
fucking hardest tracks. This is one of my fucking favorite tracks. Yep.
I see here. Let's see if I can play it on my end. Can you guys hear this?
Barely.
Barely. Everyone mute your mics.
I'm a bad motherfucker with some shit to say. Better fucking pay attention, cause I'm coming your way. And if you blink, you might just miss an angel risen more like a shooting star. Nothing like a flaming pigeon. Keep having that doubt. We can meet up in the kitchen while I'm standing on the range, cooking lyrics like a chemist. Having this crap, it's a lifelong sentence. Anxiety every day, cause they're loving my appearance. Oscar my wiener, she's gonna need a dentist while I'm filling up her guts. Yeah, brushing her appendix. Shredding this beat, just let there be the reference. Cause Hannibal Lecter would have never left a single witness testifying on the stand. God forgive, I'm just a mention. Surrounded everything I touch, I love it to be possessive. Thomas Edison, light it up, I'm so inventive, got the world in my hands. Just take a look, it's so impressive. I had to catch my breath, cause if I don't, the voices in my head will leave me dead. I don't agree with all the doctors saying that I need meds. Little do they know, I pop the bitch like pears. I'm seeing everything, including the other side instead. Unfinished business, I be feeling that lead. Uncle Willie's son, you getting that knockout from Craig. Give you the Heisenberg look, that's enough said. I don't know what's left for me to say. When I'm finished, I'll be 6 feet deep, getting that rest. Everybody that's behind me got burned up in the nest. And there's no coming back when you're sworn by the best. You might as well let go and lay your soul down to rest. Cause when we bring in the heat and you alive with the mess, don't consider this a win, you never had a chance. I'm the king of the jungle, so respect and dominance. Bad motherfucker.
Just a couple of bad motherfuckers.
Bad motherfucker. Bad motherfucker. Just a couple of bad motherfuckers. Bad motherfucker.
Bitches wanna know if I can rap fast. Watch as I unload them, bust a rocket up they ass. Filling up yo cups so fast. Better tell them where to bring the pitcher. Throwing strike after strike like a major league pitcher. Meanwhile, you ballin' like a bitch, pinch ass hit him. If we talking pussy, I'm the last of the litter. Be messing with a big bad wolf while looking like dinner. I'm the leader of the pack, cause my homies got my back, ready to attack. No guns, no straps, no rat-a-tat-tat. Don't play me like that, just a bad motherfucker, bitch, don't forget that. Wanna focus on my past? Watch where you're throwing, cause that house looks like glass. Quick to be brash, but we all know about your stash of trash. Your low self-esteem and lack of cash. Punk better shut your ass till you wanna find some class. Guess I'll say it again. I'm coming, I'm going all in. Tell your mama, your sister, your friend, it's CoeXist and this shit about to begin. Sky is the limit, can't comprehend the definition of the end. Gotta admit, never thought I would fit into this scene. It must be a gift. I ain't here to make it rich, don't wanna be part of your clique. Just wanna mind my business and just get lit. Chill with the homies that I can ride with. Hopefully make music that you can vibe with. CoeXist, it's versatile, mad whack, and I'm out this bitch. Versatile.
Bad motherfuckers. Just a couple of bad motherfuckers. Bad motherfuckers. Bad motherfuckers. Just a couple of bad motherfuckers. Bad motherfuckers.
Wow. That was fucking, excuse my language, that was fucking badass.
Hey, sis.
That was my fault. I fixed it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Hey, sis.
I'm so sorry.
Can we play one more?
If I can get one uploaded, we can try.
Don't quit.
All right. If I dip off camera, it's because I'm uploading music. I didn't leave.
Okay. I want to hear Don't Quit, and I want that shit to be played. I love that shit.
Some fucking
It's
awesome.
literally one of my favorite tracks on our album.
So while we wait for Jesse to upload those, you mentioned earlier that you were married. Do you want to tell us how you guys met and how you knew she was the one?
So y'all are probably gonna think I'm crazy as fuck. Okay, most people know their wives or husbands, etc., a year, if not more. Okay, so this year I met my wife probably around the beginning of July. We became boyfriend and girlfriend July 10th. We got married September 3rd. We are still learning each other fucking very much in depth. We did it so fast, it's not even funny, and it's so unorthodox, but I love my wife. My wife has my back. Yeah, my wife is amazing. She just, I don't even know how to explain it.
How does she feel about your music career?
So this is gonna sound weird. My wife doesn't like rap. She doesn't like rap at all. But she tells me all the time when I talk about it, baby, you're my favorite rapper. Yeah. She supports my music 100%. So,
Well, Mad Whack, do you want to share your side for the people who are watching that don't know?
What is the question?
Are you married? How did you meet? How long have you guys been
like
together?
we don't already know, Lorraine. Okay.
I'm like, just in case there's somebody
Just in
watching
case.
that doesn't know.
One right there. That is hashtag mine. That is my wifey, Sunray Jackson. We've been married for how long now? Almost 10 years. We've been together for
Almost 12.
almost 12. I do know this stuff. God, give me a second.
You can't remember how old you are. It's okay. I got the numbers on lock.
I'm 15.
Damn, sis.
Yeah, did I answer the question? That's mine.
Do I support your music career, or am I involved at all?
Obviously.
Yes, she absolutely supports my music career. In fact, she is on my last album. She is the intro to my album with a spoken word verse, and she's also on one of the very first tracks ever released by Mad Whack, which is XK Squeeze. She is the
Yep, she's on our shit. Yep. Yep.
Can I have a song with you too, man? That's awesome. Fuck yeah. I'm also on Spotify, Sunray Jackson. I'm just featured.
She's like $100 a feature.
Spoken word. For spoken words.
Oh, shit. So I was able to go ahead and that's is uploaded, so we can play that whenever you guys are ready. You guys want some more in the comments? Let's see it.
Fire emojis if you guys want some more.
We'll play one more track for y'all. Let's hear it.
I want to hear it.
Acid's like, I don't give a fuck what the audience thinks.
I
Oh,
do
I've got
care
$100
this
to
is
shoot.
what they
Let's link
think,
up.
but just know.
Shout out Rob
Wow,
Gates. He's
okay,
a
I'm so
feature
sorry
on the
about
album
that.
as well on the diss track with I guess you can call that spoken word as well.
Wow.
All right, Sissy, hey, go ahead and play that.
It is not uploaded on my end, so you will have to play it from your end.
All right.
But I will mute my mic and.
Coming from the bottom to the top, I ain't never gonna stop, never gonna drop. Earned every bit I got, might not have been a lot, but I'm still coming on, aiming for your spot. Did it all without a gimmick or a pop. Driven, headed right to the top. Think twice before you wanna pop off. On the way, I'm chopping haters' heads off. Gonna keep it moving through the rain, sleet, and snow, and plowing through you like a 57 Boeing aircraft. Since you wanna question my craft, I'ma leave your ass in the past. Smoke through you like a piece of grass. I ain't got no time for your trash. Keep on living fast, hoping not to crash. Hold on tight, never lose my grasp. Mind frame just can't relax. When the end is coming, I won't finish last. Coexist, silly and stacking up that cash.
Never lose my grasp. Coexist, silly and stacking up that cash.
Oh, you thought that I was done? Nah, but I had you bitches scared on the run. Always wanna trip, never having fun. Always wanna flip the script, always talking smack, then just wanna dip. Never proving shit, only swinging with your fist. Stupid piece of shit, you're a fucking hypocrite. Like bro said, when I'm aiming, I don't miss. Might wanna check my president on some shit that was heaven sent. Versatile, want to show 'em how we represent. Coexist in this bitch. Shut up. Listen. I said shut up and listen.
It's time to switch it up like Tupac, I'ma just hit him up. Don't try and come against truth, the crew takes we don't give no fucks. Don't do this to get rich, just for $1 million bucks. Just pay the bills, food on the table, and hope for better luck. There's no hold me down, the floor is where I will not be found. Gotta break the mind from saying I can't, or I'll never be able to lift my crown and put it up on my head. I'm a king, did you hear just what I said? Speaking with authority, so there ain't no way you're avoiding me. No need to lie to you, so the truth flows like the fountain of youth. The day I have a reason to lie, I'll tie the noose, accept my truth. Until then, I'll be here, never looking in the rear view, just a smear. Looking through the windshield, cause the view from here is crystal clear. My team remains 100, solid as fuck, that remains constant. Never question a single motive. Yeah, my back, they stay up on on it. Coexist, Mad White Jackson is my co-fucking pilot. My real life ride or die, crime me, even if involving violence. That is my sis for life, no matter what happens, I'll be down to ride. Everything about putting life at risk, you and death will coincide. Go ahead and take a try, I promise motherfucker, I'll be taking flight. Heading straight to the heavens, yeah, you can call me a fucking kite. Yeah, this is my fucking life, but you're never gonna be able to take my light. Yes, bitch, I'm supernatural, always gonna be out of sight. I am the one and only, versatile, never acting phony. Coexist up in this bitch, spitting smooth as a rollie.
Never lose my grasp. Coexist, still again, stacking up that cash.
Ah,
Sunray is also unmuted now. Everybody's unmuted except for Jesse.
that is probably one of my favorite verses I've ever fucking written. Like I said, I can't chop to save my fucking life, but I have been trying to get faster and faster with my flows, and that right there is one of my top 3 verses I've ever written. Like, I really love that track.
Y'all,
That was really good. So that's one of the songs that's going to be in your upcoming album, correct?
Yes,
that
ma'am.
was another unreleased one for you guys.
Okay, so we got 2 exclusive unreleased songs from CoeXist on this episode. So you can only hear them right here, right now, unless you are going to pre-order and get that album of the CoeXist song. So
Hit this link right here, and that'll take you to where you can buy the album and you can pre-save that. So if you want to be extra freaking awesome and you don't want to buy it, at least go do us a solid and pre-save that on your streaming platform for us, so that when it drops, it's right there ready waiting for you. And it helps us artists get our music seen so much. So if you would please kindly go hit that pre-save link, or like I said, hit me up in my inbox if you're interested in a physical copy. Those will be available through tomorrow morning.
Damn, sis, Jacob's like one more song.
that album.
Yeah, go buy that album.
Right?
No more free shit.
Right?
It's fucking you. Seriously, like, I hope this goes a little bit somewhere profitable for you guys, so you guys could get together and perform this shit live, because this entire album is just straight fire, straight fucking fire. And I know y'all can say I'm biased because I'm Jesse's wife and that's my brother, but seriously, it is fucking fire.
Right.
We try. We
really
try. We
is.
do a little something.
She's the only one, honestly, who Acid has heard the album, but Wifey she's heard the album probably just as much as Versatile and I, because she lives with me. She got to witness.
I've heard the evolution
Yeah,
of
she got
it
to
come,
witness
like,
it
She's
from.
she's literally watched this from nothing to what it is now.
it's your guys' baby, but it's like my niece nephew. Okay, like, I watched it grow from the bottom. I didn't raise it, but I watched it grow.
You babysat that shit.
I love that. That is such a good analogy.
Oh, that's fucking great. Do you have any more questions, Acid? I have a few more.
Go for it. I am just about out of questions that have not been touched.
Sis,
There's
ask
a lot of
whatever you
questions that
want.
have already
I am
been
an
asked.
open book to you.
Mhm.
All right, so give me a quote or a song lyric that is your motto.
My team remains 100, solid as fuck. Or my team remains 100, solid as fuck. They remain the constant.
I like that.
Coexist, Mad Wax Jackson. Yeah, that is my that's fucking co-pilot. That right there says it all.
Heck yeah. Here,
Because
we're
if
gonna
you're
take a
not on my
moment
team,
since
if you're not 100, you're not on my fucking team. And that's not just with Mad Whack or you, sis, or our music family. That's anybody in my life. If you're not 100, you're not in my circle.
That's a good one.
Loyalty.
That is.
That's not fair, Rob. You can't do that. That is so not fair.
What did he say?
He said if we play one more track, he'll buy 2 copies.
Do it! Do it!
Play
Do
it!
it!
Play it!
Even Jacob in the back. Play it.
Oh, which one should we play this
I've been
time?
quiet this whole
What are you
time.
gonna upload? What are you gonna play?
Oh, whatever your next favorite one is.
We played our favorite tracks. Fuck. God damn it. You know, we've done this for so long, and it's already been so long since we've been done with the album. I can't even remember all of our fucking songs.
You know what? I'm gonna play the Chris track. Is that cool?
Yeah, fuck it. Play Chop. Yeah.
It's that one, Dead Prez, Concrete Jungle, or Poppin'.
Concrete Jungle. Play Concrete Jungle.
I was gonna say, I think Dead Prez needs to be saved.
I feel that way
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So does Chop. Play Concrete Jungle. That one's deep as fuck.
All right, we're uploading.
And I'm proud as fuck of that because I wrote the hook on that. So I'm really proud of that track.
Did you think of your quote?
My quote, wifey just asked, would have to be there's 2. One of them has been the quote on my Facebook basically since I've had it, but it's I love you, but you're crazy. And
You sound like Chris. You sound like Chris in Schizophrenia.
That one's tech, but the other one, I think recently I've got to go with my man Jerry, and dreams really do come true. Just look at me, I'm living proof.
That fucking love it.
All right, sis, I'm gonna ask you a question, and this is a little personal, and probably we should talk about something in person or and just between us. But I'm gonna ask you, how long do you want to wait before we start the next album?
I'm done waiting. I was ready yesterday.
I love
God
that
damn!
one.
Yeah.
God damn! You just put a brick wall on my shoulders, bitch.
Really?
All right, well, hey, start sending me some fucking beats, and I'll start writing to them.
All right, bet it's on. There you go, guys. Chapter 2, introduction.
And it's not going to be within the Flames chapter 2. It's gonna have a different name, but it's gonna be chapter 2. So
Love it.
CoeXist chapter 2.
Period.
All right. So we uploaded Concrete Jungle for you guys this time.
Let's listen to that. I'm excited.
this one is very sensitive to us. So
Muting myself and everybody else.
Welcome to the fucking jungle, are you ready to enter? Cause we coexist as one, and yes, we'll eat you for dinner. Come against my family, I'm a natural born killer. And when it comes to my kin, I'll lay my life, just remember. See, I've gone from bad to good, don't have a problem going back. The only difference is this time I'll have a body fully wrapped. That goes for anybody who thinks they're running laps. The way we spit dope flows in your veins through our tracks. You wanna think that we're playing, we're serious as heart attacks. Plus we're really in the streets, active like jumping jacks. Gotta stay on our toes, can't let a single thing get past. Homo sapiens, widow makers get left on their back. Don't you fall for the rumors, I'll tell you it's just a trap. The way we hold on to decisions, the welcome out says turn back. I'm a fucking man, from my family I stand on that. Namaste, after this on my health, no turning back. Have you forgotten your people that reside in cold shacks? Full of ice, sleeping in rags like some meat packs. Dying from addiction, maybe left on a lonely path. Supposed to family, forgot about them, turn their back. facts. Have you forgotten the people that reside in cold shacks, cold ice, sleeping in rags like some meat packs, dying from addiction, maybe left on a lonely path. Supposed to family forgot about them, turn their backs.
Welcome to my concrete city, Colorado, home and getting nitty. Purple mountains pretty, but the city nitty gritty. Fighting hard just to save a penny. Glamorized and fantasized, the image of a stable life dramatized. Every hope and dream circumcised. Water filling up my eyes like damn, why is everything a fucking lie? Flashing paper in my face, acting like a gift from grace. Never sharing a taste, in my eyes you a fucking waste. Shut up and try to keep the pace. I do it for my family, try to keep it classy. Everywhere I turn, another hater trying to bash me, blast me. Ignoring a hateful attack, it's mad like to think that you could come and pass me. CoeXist running this bitch, so go ahead and take your spot in the backseat.
Have you forgotten the people that reside in cold shacks, cold ice, sleeping in rags like some meat packs, dying from addiction, maybe left on a lonely path. Supposed to family forgot about them, turn their backs. Have you forgotten the people that reside in cold shacks, cold ice, sleeping in rags like some meat packs, dying from addiction, maybe left on a lonely path. Supposed to family forgot about them, turn their backs.
About to hit him with a verse, so I didn't need to rehearse before landing you in a hearse. Thinking life couldn't get any worse, but you on a faded bubble bout to burst. Blaming everybody but yourself, always begging, never reaching help. Giving opportunity and wealth is still nothing but a wasted pelp. Worldwide champs written on my fucking belt. 303, motherfucker, you know what it be. We built for the scene, flying high off that Colorado green. Hollywood to D-town, bet we throw it down. Told you once, we ain't never slowing down. CoeXist on that music shit, go ahead and polish up that crown.
Just watch me polish my crown. The only way that I'm leaving is when I'm 6 feet in the ground. Mad whack and versatile is the foundation of this town. Are you feeling froggy enough to take it apocalypse bound? Forgotten the people that reside in cold shacks, cold ice, sleeping in rags like some meat packs, dying from addiction, maybe left on a lonely path. Supposed to family forgot about them, turn their backs.
That was another fire album.
That one's Concrete Jungle.
That was awesome. That was super fucking dope.
Am I back?
Yep.
Yes, you're back. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
I
Oh
brought
no, my
everybody
screen
back.
my screen said that I was still muted, so that's why I asked.
Nope, no, you're back. The only person that's muted now is Madwack.
I want to know if you guys are going to try to come together this summer, and I think in Denver would be the best, but to record some of these music videos.
That would be awesome.
That's our next step. We need to record some music videos for sure.
It's like when I listen to your guys' songs, and honestly, all music, I visualize music. I visualize what music videos could look like. And this song, the music video I play in my head is just phenomenal. It's downtown, showing what Denver City looks like, the good and the bad. You know, some of Jesse's verses are kind of like uplifting with like the weed and, you know, the culture that we have here. And then also remembering, you know, the downside of Denver and what the city has turned into, you know. So I just think
Yeah,
I would really love to see a music video for that.
that would be way cool.
I want to say personally, thank you, Asher, for having us on here. It means a lot. This was fun as hell.
Oh yeah, is this your first interview outside of Hype, bro?
Yeah,
Is
Fuck
it
yeah.
really?
yeah.
Yeah.
I know that this is Jesse's first interview. So
Mhm.
that's cool. I'm glad to be able to give you guys a platform to like discuss your album and your work coming out and to talk to you guys individually as artists, you know. And of course Jessie is the host of Hype as Fuck, and she is a co-host here at HappyDaze and does a lot of the work with HappyDaze. But it's always nice to be able to give, you know, her the opportunity to talk about other projects that she's got going on that don't regard you know, her big out projects that are for everybody, if that makes sense, like her personalized stuff. And same for you, you know. I'm glad you got to take advantage of this platform as well, Justin.
Yeah, so do I. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've dropped one solo track on my YouTube page, which is it has to go on a mixtape because commercially I can't get the rights for it because I used a beat that's already been done. What? Oh, I did "Rabbit Run" by Eminem. That's what it was, "Rabbit Run." Um,
That
and
is
Jesse
the
be able
only
to
that
get
is
my
the
friends.
only
Jesse,
solo that is the only solo project that Versatile has out currently. But there's, as we touched on earlier in the show, he's got quite a few tracks in the works that are gonna
yet to
be,
come.
that are gonna be coming out sooner than later. So be on the watch for that. Um, Versatile solo artist is also another artist that is part of Hype AF promotion slash records. So if you follow Hype AF, you will be able to find all of
One
those
sec.
links. And Rob, I will shoot you that information because I just can probably find it and get it to you quicker than him, honestly. But I got that so that you can, get a start on it at least.
For sure.
Now,
Thank you, Jesse.
I have one last question for Versatile specifically
Okay.
before we end this and we do our little shout outs. Would you ever be interested in coming on Happy Days as a solo artist, as Versatile by yourself without being in CoeXist, if that makes any sense? Would you want to come on by yourself without
Yes,
Jesse?
100. Yes, 100%. Yes. Anytime you want it, let me know. We'll schedule it, and I'm there.
Okay. Of course, Jesse would be co host that day, but it would be awesome to actually give you your personalized interview and, you know, give the Happy Days audience kind of, you know, a look into what you've created at the time when that time comes for your interview, whenever you want to schedule it, if you've had time to make things before then, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes, ma'am. Anytime you're ready, I'm ready.
All
So,
right.
something we forgot. Justin has been on another podcast. It wasn't a live episode, but he has been on Let's Talk Ghosts.
That is true.
Yep. Yes, I have.
So
Oh.
check that out too. Let's Talk Ghosts with Sunray on YouTube.
You guys can. We will link that episode in the comments after the show as well. And with that, we do have 0 minutes left remaining. So, do we want to do some shout outs for people today?
I would like
Yes.
to
Yes.
shout out real fast. Also, thank you, Acid, for giving me a platform to promote myself because I very rarely do that on Hype. I try to keep that very much to my artists. So I appreciate you giving me a space and a platform to come and promote myself and our group together. So thank you so much for giving me your platform to do this. And every single person who tuned in to watch today, especially Rob, thank you. You have been a day one since literally day one. So mad shout out
Do a
to
song with
you. Thank you
Rob.
so
Do hella
much.
songs with Rob on the next album. Sorry to interrupt.
Shout out Jacob back there.
Love you guys.
Jacob for sure. Jacob Smith. That's been our boy for a long time. He is literally a ride or die. He's one of our main promoters. Just 100%, man. Shout out to him.
Love you, Justin. Thank you, brother.
No problem. Hey, go add me on Facebook, Justin CAIN Kane, and
I
I will
got you
accept
on
any.
there, brother. I got you on there.
Oh, I got so many
What the
music
F you
family,
need?
man.
We
I
family. We
lose the track
family,
of half of
bro. What do
y'all.
you need?
No pressure, nothing.
For
Yeah.
sure.
No, I can't see all of the comments today, so unfortunately I can't shout out everyone who watched. I would love to. I can see my mom tapped in. Thank you for tuning in. And
I love you, mama.
anyone else who did tune in, like I said, I'd love to shout you all out, but I can't see all of the comments today, unfortunately. But I appreciate you all so much. Go
I
buy the
know
album.
I know J Flow tapped in, Kenny tapped in, so many different people tapped in
Rob
today.
Gates.
Rob Gates, so many different
Dasha.
people.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dasha,
Dasha.
thank you for tuning in, wifey. Fockers, Focker love, shout out.
Focker-
There's one
Whose
last thing we need
house?
to shout out. Earhouse and Project Focker, because that is literally someone asked
How
this
is
question. I believe it was Rob earlier in the show,
How you guys
asked
come together.
how this all came together and happened, how we
with
met.
Earhouse, the fucker?
Project Focker, Earhouse, Chris Calico.
Shout
Yep.
out all you Fox faces out there.
Earhouse. All right, that's all I got. I promise. I'm done. Go buy the album.
Go buy the album, everybody.
Rob, you owe him too. Rocky Rob, you owe him too.
All right. Everybody, go buy the album. Don't forget to stream CoeXist. Do not forget to do that. That's the main thing you need to take away from this interview today. Just be a great person and stream that, okay? Buy the album down there. Don't forget to stay dazed. We are all always happily dazed here with HappyDaze Entertainment. So don't forget to spark up. If you already haven't done that, we've been smoking the whole time. I'm sure you have been too. And I want you guys to all have a blessed night and stay safe out there. It is the weekend. It's Saturday night. Don't drink and drive. Drinking and driving is bad. And
Yes,
I love
it
you
is.
all. Merch. Everybody, buy the merch. I love you all very much.
I love you
Peace.
guys. Thank you guys so much. Much love.
Thank you guys very much. Good night.